friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Yvonne and you are on Ginger Chick Rehab, and in today's video, this is a haul video. So weekly I bring you a haul, whether it's an estate sale, an auction, or just like this one today is I just went out and about looking for secondhand finds to flip for a profit or even to make over and share with you on my channel how I make items over into beautiful home decor. So like I said, this is going out and about looking for secondhand finds via thrift stores. It could be going into the local antique malls, which I love to go into. We have quite a few in our area surrounding where our booths are. So let me share with you this week's haul. Well, I feel as if I found some amazing goodies this past week. Oh, y'all. Okay, so let's start off right with this table. I am in my studio today bringing you my haul, aka our workshop. Somebody called it a studio, and I'm like, you know what? You are right. This is where I create. So let's up our game and call it a studio. So right off the bat, I found this little guy. I'm like, oh my gosh. So by this time, you should have saw my makeover of where I painted one of these up. Oh my gosh, and made a sign out of it. Love that idea. So if I came across another one, I was going to go ahead and pick it up. Now these two little bunnies are new purchase goods, meaning they're new. But same thing, I don't necessarily have to keep them for the Easter season. I can use them on a sign, garden inspired, anything in that kind of sort of realm. Just because it's a bunny and it's Easter doesn't necessarily mean you have to use it for Easter. Absolutely love these types of boxes. This one's in excellent shape. I usually try to sell them in my booth as is. If they sit for too long, you can always stencil random letters on it, and that helps them sell. Don't ask me why. There's a Carried Away Antiques on Instagram that I follow, and she has a lot of those boxes that have random words, which is where I got inspired. So it is a nice size. It's a nice storage. At height, it's just that neutral color. So, and then this find, as I have no idea what it is, but you know, everybody's into salvage. It's got venting somehow. So salvage pieces are big. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass that up. I can see that just being a shelf sitter. It's just a beautiful, nice, neutral black color. I love coming across grapevine wreaths, especially when it's like neat like this and it has all those little sprays going off to the side. Oh yes, I will pick those up. Whether I just sell it separately or I make up some kind of a wall decor or display to put it in. Yes, I have one in my own home for years on a sign that I made. And then I'm like, oh, yes, please get in my basket now. I know I got this basket, this green basket at my local Goodwill. Loved the green color. Oh, my goodness. I absolutely loved that green color. So I'm going to move down here. Oh, my gosh, you guys, these little cubbies, pick them up. If you see them, pick them up. Because you don't have to actually just use it as a desk. I love mine in my house. We used to be my coffee bar. And now it holds all my secondhand treasures that I absolutely love. And I kind of staged it that way here today for you to see the vision. It's even actually fun to actually pop out one of the drawers, put something in one of the drawers also. It's just so super cute. If you see these and you're like, that was just a desk. Oh no, it is a little storage holder for all your goodies. Oh my gosh, y'all. So this was on a dollar rack at my local, where I am, antique mall. Somebody had a sale for $1. Y'all, it's Ironstone. Do I care that that is broken off? Not in the least. I was like, really? It's only $1? Okay, you're coming home with me because the outer is good. Flip it over like this. Put some dried flowers, pip berries, something in there. It'll fit perfectly in my collection. A little bottle, same thing. I think this one was on that dollar rack too. Just a little bottle, but it was the rusty, crusty lid that got me, that it still had the lid. And then I picked these up. These are just a couple little candle holders. They're just lightweight tin, but when I'm making little vignettes or putting little things together for you all, I need something to hold my battery operated candle. So if I find one of those and it's really reasonable, I'm going to pick it up. I love that this had a wire one. So the bottom unscrews in these, and then you can put a battery in it. So I love these, whether you use it lit or not, but it's pretty cool. I love these primitive. This is a Warren Kimball. He doesn't resell for very much, but I love the full cart because I think people are still into primitive. Love the cow. And then we got a chicken. So it was a 3-set all together. And then the pig. I don't know why he doesn't sell for very much, but he is way cool. Well, when you look at it on eBay, it doesn't sell for very much. But I'm like, I still like a 3-set of pictures. Perfect for me. And then this was also on the dollar. I'm like, oh, a little piggy? I just recently made a sign of a little piggy. So I'm like, oh, I had thoughts for him. And then I have actually wanted to find bigger cash register tags. So I was super excited when I ran across these 3 in an antique mall for, I think they were $3 a piece, but they're not something you come up very much, and I do see a lot of people on Instagram decorating with them, so that'll be in my own stash. And then she also had these bowls on the dollar, and these little soap dishes, and you all bought these from me. I've sold them in my booth also. So, everybody's taste is a little bit different, and I understand when I get a haul from an auction, sometimes I don't always want everything in it. It's just not my jam. So we are all happy to find those sales as we go along. And then look at this little guy. This was actually at my local Goodwill for $1.29. I'm like, oh, a little bunny and a bottle of brush tree. Okay, thank you. I'll take him home. How cute is he? You don't see $1.29 very much, y'all, anymore at the Goodwill. I get it. And then I actually stopped at an estate sale, and I picked up these 2 little people. It was weird. It was a Monday estate sale. I just thought these little kitty cats were very cute. So see how it's nice to be able to tuck those little items into the front. Oh my gosh, I just see how cute that is. Yeah, so these little cubbies are awesome, y'all. And then one of the booths at an antique mall had all these little brass stencils. So for 50 cents each, they were 50 cents each, I grabbed all the numbers, all the pieces of brass, which are probably the spacers, because I know that I probably won't use them as stencils, which you can tell this one was used as a stencil. I'll probably use them in one of my sign makings or, just random numbers. I thought they were way, way cool. And then now that I've made cute little things out of paper fabric measuring tapes, I am going to pick them up when I see them. So I didn't pass that up, and I know I got this at the estate sale too for $1. I'm now into collecting these, actually to make things out of. So I know some people do resell them as is, but I notice our hoard that Chris has collected kind of just sits and nobody's really buying them. So looking for inspiration of what to make with those. And then this was also at the antique mall for like nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's got a glass hurricane, it's got a battery operated candle, which is way worth the $3. $3, that's what I paid for this, $3. So battery operated candle with a star, and the greenery, and the candlestick. I'm like, see what I mean? Sometimes, it is good to go around and see what other people have in their booths, because it may not be their jam. It may came in their haul that they bought, and they're just trying to get rid of it and make a little bit of money back. Now, this piece I picked up, and I actually have cleaned this piece. There was so much candle wax on this that you could not see its beauty. I know Chris kind of looked at me like, I'm like, I can get that candle wax off. So I believe it is a signed piece. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe this is a beautiful heavy metal candelabra. It's not a menorah. It's just beautiful. The architecture, the design of it is just gorgeous, and it's heavy. It's nice and heavy. So yes, the person did a lot of candles in there. So maybe it is a menorah. I don't know, y'all. It just attracted me, and I've sold menorah, so I'm just gonna pick it up. And then I know these two were at the estate sale. I love the age for $1 each. I love the age of the wood. I actually, we have an outdoor booth if you are new to our channel. So it's nice to have items like this. I'm trying to create items, group things together, do fun little displays for people for their outdoor area. And then I ran across, I think this was like $3. I'm like, oh yeah, you're coming home with me and staying in my stash. I have another one of these. It's just, I don't know what it is. If it's for exercise, there's no shaky to it. There's no shaky to it. It's a cool little dumbbell. We're going to call it a dumbbell. So, and then at the estate sale, I did pick up 3 Bibles. I'll try to start selling 3 at a time on my eBay. I have lots of people ask, trying to figure out the pricing. Why it doesn't let me do media for Bibles? Can anybody explain that? Because I was trying to figure out, usually books and records and all that, you can send media, but Bibles, they weren't letting me send media for the cheaper shipping. I don't understand. So let me know down in the comments if you know what button I need to hit so we get cheaper shipping on these. Anyway, so, and then a couple brass candlesticks. Somebody must have just turned in their brass collection. I got a little bit more brass to show you as we go down. But, yeah, these are cute little ducks. This one's missing its bottom, but does that stop it from holding the books up? No. This one's got its bottom. So, I mean, I could put a piece of velvet on it or just leave it as is. And then I know this big cubby back here was probably for somebody stamping inks. I know when I was into scrapbooking and card making, people were buying these to put all their inks, their stamps, inks in. And but it always makes a great backdrop. Brown, if you are white and you're doing a vignette and you're doing a shelf, it makes a great background, because see how much it makes things pops and hides your paint in the back, like this cute little, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta have you. You are adorable. You got some rusty crusty on you. Oh yeah. So I'll figure something to do with that piece. And then we got another little, this is just a rusty, somebody made pig along with a cow. So I love that they were on little hangers, so that helped me when I make little displays to be able to use them in. And then this was another hanging candle. This one's a little bit bigger, but I love the difference in, I love these grungy primitive candles. And I tell you all, the ones I made, they were fun to make. It was messy, but they were fun to make. And they, after it got sealed in, it's on there. Okay, so here we go. So little wooden duckies, carved duckies. I thought that sweet, just sweet, natural. This is just a little riser with some chunky feet. That was minimum amount. Another little cubby, and they actually had some little of this crunchy paper and a couple little eggs in it. I love these little cubbies because you can put display stuff in there. You can put a candle on top. Just so much you can do with these. So here's the brass pieces. Look at these awesome, oh my gosh, what are these called? Sconces. Oh my gosh, I don't usually buy a lot of brass, but the age of these were gorgeous. The weight was gorgeous. I could tell that it was nicely made. And so I'm sure that these have some age to it. Solid brass, made in India. And then they had these 2 candlesticks. Also, I love the tallness of them. And actually, they had this glass on there. These votives on there. So I would just leave them as is and use them. But some people might want the votives. So I'm glad that they're clear. And I know you all see this. Oh, look at him. Now, he's painted on glass. So he's not a true stained glass. Unfortunately, I think there was a little bit of chip where they put the darn price tag. Don't put price tags on on paint. Oh, don't put anyway. So it's not true stained glass, but it is a beautiful, beautiful lamp. So, and I usually will sell these at an auction on my eBay and start off at 99 cents and see if I make my money back or not. And I know you probably saw this do not enter sign. Yes, these get sold. And I watch them go for big money at auctions, and with our outdoor booth, I don't mind buying and reselling this. And this was actually at Goodwill, y'all. I think for 10 bucks, I watched them go almost in the $100 at auctions. So I'm like, okay, well, for 10 bucks, I'll take the chance to see if it sells or not. I know people like to decorate their man caves or their she sheds, or, hang it up. We have a lot of lakes around here, so there's a lot of cottages, so people spend a lot of time in their garage. So just fun decor for people to decorate spaces like that. I just have a few more goodies over on one of the other tables here. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's funny because I did not see this when I first walked into my Goodwill. But on my way out, when I had nothing else in my hand and I was leaving empty-handed, I'm like, how did I miss this? Look at that. Oh my gosh. It is handmade. It is made out of clay, y'all. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to break anything. So I'm upside down. I'm upside down. So there's a whole wording there, which is a little bit on the harder side to read, but it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. So, shipping I'm not sure about. Oh my gosh, but yeah. Anyway, it's cool, very cool. And then I know this is probably a Hobby Lobby, but a little light camper. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? Like I told you, we're surrounded by lakes and campgrounds, so this little cubby, oh my gosh, look at how cute that is. It's that cardboard type, but it's super cute. All the little chicks and the bunnies on it. Rice paper London, made in England. Oh, I didn't even recognize the, hold on, let me flip this over. Look at the kitty cats in the back. Oh my gosh, too cute. Little ginger kitty has my heart, y'all. And then I did pick this up at the estate sale that I stopped at because I thought it was too funny. I'm sorry, it was too funny. I'm furious today. I am sad maybe because he's crying. So that I think this definitely has some age to it. I am happy today. I am something today. Tired? I don't know. But I just thought the faces were funny. The graphics is funny. And then I always pick these guys up, even though I know you can buy these at Hobby Lobby. I resold these probably about the same price as Hobby Lobby, a little bit under. They're just those drawing forms, but they're nice. Some people just use them as shelf sitters for decor pieces. And this one caught my eye, and you actually can put pictures, photos, postcards. So it's one of the picture trees, but it's in the roses. Oh, that was nice. I love butter dishes. Clear butter dishes sell just as well as white butter dishes. So if it doesn't have any chips or cracks, I'll go ahead and pick one of those up. Cannot believe I found this beautiful rolling pin at a Goodwill. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yet again, I watched these types go for good money at auctions. As you hear, I watched them. That means I didn't bring them home usually. And then a new roll of transfer tape for a couple bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I did pick up these candles because I remembered I had something that I needed small candles for, which wasn't actually that, it wasn't actually for this piece that I picked them up. So I have to remember, because I'm like, what's the chances? They're so tiny. Hold on. So see, they're a little bit bigger, but there was something I have in my hoard I needed these size of candles for. So I bought both boxes because I thought, what's the chances of finding those again? And then this was a new in the box. Thermometer, barometer, humidity. It needs a battery. But it was new in the box. Maybe somebody got it as a Christmas gift. So with the outdoor booth, I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take that. That was perfect. And then another new in the box were some flickering candle sets. I just did some candle makeovers with some decoupage paper. Absolutely loved those. So I can envision those. But if they're, or the grungy candles, or I can do the grungy candles. And this one comes with a remote. So they are actually, can be on a timer and also can be on and off with a remote. Even better. That would be perfect to put in a lantern. And then I did pick up these little wooden canisters. Oh, my receipt's in there because you can tell that was the only thing I bought that day. So I would probably, you know, it's like, do you sand the graphics off? Do you keep it as is? I will always, lately I've been trying to sell it as is first to see if anybody wants it before making them over, because these would be super cute with those little animals from Piglet's Closet decoupage paper, but they had that nice vintage look to them, so I'll leave them alone. They're in great shape. I don't think they're terribly old, but yeah, we'll get the price tag out of there. $5.29. They were $5.29. And then my last couple little things, these were actually in an antique mall. Minimal, same thing. The person probably got them and it's not their vibe. So I'm like, oh, they are totally my vibe. I love to make these things over. I love that these ones had a drawer. Oh my gosh. So look forward to that makeover. And then here's another new purchase good, meaning somebody donated it with the tag. Hello, birds on a wire, though I'm not a fan of necessarily the color, and I have to stand way back to fit it in, but it's nice. It's a nice size. It's a nice size. And one day when I went into my Goodwill, that was the only thing I walked out with. Some days I walk out empty-handed, you know. We like what we like, and sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So thank you all for taking time to watch my thrift haul. I hope that I showed you some unique finds, kind of shared with you how I would style them, what I would do to these pieces, or just hoard on to find another grouping of pieces to go together with them. So let me know down in the comments below what your favorite was. And again, if you are part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you are new and you're checking out my haul video for the first time, not only do I show weekly hauls, but I do DIYs, crafts, furniture flips of secondhand finds here on this channel. So if you like that kind of content, please hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know we've uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye!